Hi everybody. Today I'm going to tell you three stories from my past, from my experience. And all these stories taught me the same life lesson, and I like to share that with you today. So I was 20 and I was traveling in Turkey with a group because at that time I was not comfortable enough to travel on my own. And inside the group, I've met a very nice and beautiful woman, and she was the same age than my mom. And one day we've been to a jewelry shop because you may know, but in Turkey they have lots of gold and they make beautiful jewels. So we've been to the shop, and of course they had like crazy expensive jewels. And I couldn't afford any of them at that time because I was only 20 and I didn't have any money. But my friend bought a beautiful set with earrings and a necklace and a bracelet. And I tell you, I was jealous. I envied her very much. And I told her, and she replied to me, "You know what? I am 40, you are only 20. I have a great job, I have a great career. I'm able to pay for that. When you'll be my age, you will be able to buy the same thing and maybe even better. So be patient, everything comes in time." So I kept that somewhere in my mind. Then, 10 years later, I was 30 then, I was with my boss, and she was a very successful woman, and she was my mentor too. And she was going to celebrate her 50th birthday, and she was going to the Maldives. It was like insane and crazy. And again, I was jealous, really. And I told her, and she replied exactly the same thing. Be patient, everything comes in time. Because she waited for 30 years to be able to do this trip. And I kept that in my mind again. Then, almost 10 years later, it was last year, one of my friends was going on the Queen Mary 2 to cross the Atlantic Ocean. And this is on my to-do list actually. But this time I wasn't jealous at all. Quite the opposite. I was so happy for him to be able to realize his dream. Because guess what? He was turning 70 years old. And he waited his entire life to be able to do it. And it was so amazing. So I knew I had like plenty of time to realize this dream too, and I just enjoy it for him, and yeah, just I was really, really happy for him. So the two lessons from that are: first, don't rush anything, okay? Don't envy people. Everything comes in time. The second lesson is appreciate what you have right now, okay? Present can happen only once in your life, so enjoy it. And you know what? I've waited for 30 years to realize some of my dreams. And actually, I talk about them on my blog about Elle. And you may realize some of your dreams very quickly, and that's fantastic and really appreciate that. But most of the time, it will take time for you to realize them. And that's great too because the journey is fantastic. So be happy, enjoy today, love and joy. Bye bye.